it's got everything that Gothic horror has and needs. So it's got the death, it's got romance.
It is a Gothic horror, but there are a lot of psychosexual undertones.
But I like films personally that have a modern darkness, and Charlie has an element of that in some of his films, which makes it very interesting, like a juxtaposition of a modern psychology with a Gothic appearance.
The scenes in this particular film were quite off the scale. I think with any filmmaker, when they create something new, they want to kind of shock the audience even more. And he's not really held back when it comes to this film. Don't really want to spoil too much about what goes on, but yeah, there's a lot of the violence sort of comes from an erotic theme in this, so it's a little bit different and does certainly push the boundaries, I think, for the viewer and for the people involved in the shoot.
Obviously, there's the mixture of horror and death and romance. There is kind of equal parts of both in the film.
You'd better hope Mother doesn't find out what you've got in that trunk.
We'd both better hope she doesn't find you in here with me. Correct?
Well, in regards to the violence of the film, there's a lot of it. It's so vulnerable, the situation that Adriel gets put into, and it's quite frightening, even to perform. Again, even being in the castle and running through the scene, it was quite intense.
I don't really like violence, but I mean, I suppose horror, you need it.
Whose knife is this? Speak up!
We have scenes where, like, body parts are chopped off. Yeah, and just lots of blood, cutting, and there's quite a lot there for everyone.
I'd spoken to Charlie, our director, a few times about the idea behind it, and I knew that it was a different venture for him, but also it was going to be something completely different to anything I'd worked on, so I fancied the challenge, really. And I really like the kind of dark Gothic period setting of it.
I think each character has their own violent themes, whether it be like all blood and gore or psychological or sexual.
Come to me.
I think it will really get people on the edge of their seats.
Violent desires reap violent rewards.